Hey guys, how's it going? It's Nick here, and I have yet another unboxing video, plus show you some other things that I picked up while, during the time that I was waiting for my next shipment and everything, whatever. Things I picked up recently, both that I imported from Japan and things that I didn't import from Japan, but here's the box, and let's see what's inside first, and I'll show you guys the rest. One of them is actually pretty cool, so I have some background music playing again, so hopefully this video stays entertaining, although I'm not going to change the track, so I hope you like it. It's a catchy song. It shouldn't be a problem. And I also have another little announcement to make, but okay. Wow, opening this thing is a pain. Okay. Alright, there we go. Cut away from me, Nick. Cut away from me. It's going to be poke an eye out or something. Someday I'm going to look like a pirate or something. Alright. See what's first. Alright, this one's pretty light. And yeah, these are my early Christmas presents because I wanted to get everything shipped to my house before, the Christmas rush, and then it would take like an eternity to get like any packages or whatever, so yeah, this is all I'm getting for a while. That's from Mercari, okay. Can I open this? Okay. And yeah, there are quite a few games in here, and maybe I'll do videos of me playing them, I don't know. Okay, I'm just trying to get this open. I can't do it. I really can't do it. I also have to tear the box open. Okay, put the knife down though, because I don't want to hurt myself or anyone else, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. Okay, there we go. Ah yes, this is one that I've been wanting to watch in Japanese for a long time, since the previous installment was really funny in Japanese, because yeah, this is one of the movies. Like I said, there's games here. Did I say that? There are games here. So don't worry. Now, they may not be of interest to anyone, but there are games. Wow, they really wanted to protect this, which is good. I'm not complaining at all. It's still relatively easy to open it, so. Ooh. How do I get this? Okay. There we go. It's like taped. Get it. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't sure about continuing doing these, but a lot of people told me they liked the unboxing videos, so I'm going to keep doing them, I guess. Okay. I was wrong. This is taking way too long to open, and I can't. I'm trying to find like how I can open it easier, faster, but I don't see a way to do that necessarily. Okay, there we go. Come on. I'm trying to get this open. Ugh, there we go. I think that did it. Finally. Put the trash there for now on the keyboard because I'm gonna have so much garbage to throw away by the end of this. But anyway, so this movie is Scary Movie 4. It's gonna be interesting hearing like Dr. Phil and Shaquille O'Neal, those guys speak Japanese, but I am excited for it. I know it's gonna be really funny. Okay. Alright, I like these packages. They're so easy to open. You just tear. I said you just tear. And I think this is one of the DS games I got. Yes. I don't even remember. It's Heisei something DS. It's almost like miscellaneous games because I like all the obscure stuff. Probably no credits, but in the manual, but hey, that's okay. This will be an interesting game to check out though, for sure. Like I said, I just like the obscure stuff. Anything obscure that like nobody else knows about. That'll be fun. So, yeah, this will be an interesting game to look at when I get time, of course, because I don't have a lot of that now. Although, like I said, I keep saying this, but I really do like my new work schedule since I got it in September. It's been really great. These are weird. Look, because it looks like they're like bags that you get at like a Nordstrom or something. I don't know if everyone knows what that is. It's like a really expensive clothing store found in malls and stuff in my state, anyways. Geez, these are usually easy to open. Oh man, I can't open this. Wow. Okay, I'm just gonna have to tear it then, because I don't know how else I'm gonna open this. So yeah, these are like early Christmas presents to myself, really, because it's like, again, didn't want to deal with all the crap on Christmas. Okay, here we go. This might look familiar to you if you watched my last unboxing video. If I get it out here. But this is like one of those like travel guide games, but this is for China, so this is going to be interesting. I figure if they're cheap enough, why not buy all of them? So, and there's there's like 5 or 6 in the series. So it's got the manual and everything. Awesome. I assume they put the credits in the back like they do every other one. Yep, they do. All right. Just taking a quick look at it. That's pretty cool. Alright, well, I could look at that one later. Alright, put that there. What's next? Here we go. Got one of the easier ones to open up. Okay, well yeah, so that game I was just showing you guys earlier, that Heisei one. Yeah, they made 2 of them for the DS. So, yeah. Oh, you know what? I think I accidentally bought 2 of the same game. Oops. I could have swore I bought the other one, but I got 2 of the same game. That's weird. So maybe they sent me the wrong one or something. I don't know. Oh well, not a big deal. Again, these were like super cheap, but there's another version of that game. So, I don't know, maybe I'll give that one away or something. Someone really wants it, but I'll figure it out. Okay, yeah, this is one that I was playing recently, on an emulator, of course, because I couldn't find a copy of this that was, like, at a local game store, so I ended up finding this one really cheap. And again, that's why I like Bai, because you can usually get stuff for, like, way less. Not trying to advertise for them, because I don't like sponsoring people, but, like, so this is Gambler Jiko Chushinwa 2. And there's which basically translates to the egocentric gambler 2. Yeah, this guy has like sunglasses for eyes. Isn't that kind of weird? Oh yeah, and would you ever guess this guy up here is actually supposed to be the creator of the show, Masayuki Katayama. I looked up the name because I was like, oh, I like that character's got like the weird glasses and everything. So it's like I was looking up the character, typed in his name, and what came up was the creator of the show, Masayuki Katayama. I'm like, oh man, that's funny. It's supposed to be the same guy, or you know, it's like he kind of snuck himself in the game. That's pretty funny. But yeah, this is pretty cool though. Yeah, I mean, they list it as not being in the best shape, but it's like it's actually pretty good considering its time. I don't know if you noticed this. I'll show you the cover again though. This is pretty interesting. Is E.T.'s on the cover, and I could be wrong, but if I remember right, that is actually his name in the game too. So it kind of makes you think, like, wow, I'm surprised Steven Spielberg. No, they probably figured Steven Spielberg's like not gonna ever see this obscure Japanese gambling game, but again, I don't know if it was really obscure. I mean, this Gambler Jiko Chushinha series, I don't know if it's Chushinha or Chushinwa, because it could be either or, but anyways, there were actually a lot of these games. It was by Game Arch, same guys who made Thexter, and they probably made something else that I'm not thinking of right now. I never paid too much attention to them, and it's published by Asmik, Young Magazine, ASCII, Ask Kodansha, Game Arts. Oh yeah, and Yellow Horn, because that's like the best name ever for a company, isn't it? Yellow Horn. Spoiler alert, it's not the best name for a company. I guess it's kind of creative. Like, who else would come up with it? But, you know. All right, cool. This is since I've been on my Mahjong binge. So yeah, in case you couldn't tell, that game. Gambler Chico Chishinhan is a Mahjong game. So won't surprise you that I got another one. This one for the Game Boy Advance. I mean, I'm getting them for like every platform that I have. This one was developed by Shad Noir, and it was published by Naxat. You know, tax and backwards, get it? Isn't that funny? But yeah, this is so this will be I've played this one before on an emulator, but it's been so long ago that I don't even remember how good or bad it was. I'll admit I kind of bought it on a whim, but get to play against some opponents and stuff. That's pretty cool. They give you the opponents in here, so that's pretty cool. See, this game wasn't in the best shape, but it was the only one that I could find that was like. In fact, I think I only was able to find 2 copies of this, and this one was in the best shape, so I decided to go with that one. Yeah. Okay, I'll change the song. It's been playing for. Oh, okay. It changes every 10 minutes. Okay, that's good. I forgot. I should have just set it to like 3 minutes or something. That way it doesn't get too tiring. Okay, now, there actually is kind of a reason that I did buy this game, though. So, this is another game that, like, last time I was unboxing stuff, it was like a game from the series or whatever, or game from the same series. And I found out the composer. Let's see if I can open this, though. How do you open? Wow. Because it's sealed. I wonder if it's almost. Is this like a brand new copy? No, because there wouldn't be this hole here. I'm trying to figure out how to open this. I guess I'm just going to tear it out. I mean, it's protected enough as is, you know, behind the case. Oh, I see. Okay, I think they taped it. Okay. I couldn't see that at first, so can I really blame myself? No, I really can't. Trying to open this thing. Okay. Okay, there we go. See if I can get it out now. No, I can't. Still kind of stuck in here. Okay. There we go. Wow, that was a pain. This is I can't remember the pronunciation, but Gakken Ego Sanmi, I think, DS. So what happened was, I got the one for Chinese last time. Ego is Japanese for English, by the way, or the English language, not the country. But anyways, I just want to see if he's. Oh yeah, okay, so he's credited in here. But I tracked down the composer Toshimi Tsuruta, and we actually talked for a while, and he was telling me some cool things. Like, he said, he told me his parents, or maybe not his parents, but like his ancestors built like the first Asian church in Seattle, and it's like, whoa, that's cool. He's like, yeah, I've never been there, but he's like, I guess he teaches English in Japan now, so that probably explains why his English was really good. But he's like, yeah, I've never been to Seattle before, but yeah, you know, if I ever get the chance, you know, it's like, yeah, that'd be cool to like meet up with him and have him sign this and everything. Kind of like I did with Yuji Suzuki. I don't know if you guys remember that, but I actually did get to meet one of the composers of Data East. He was in the area, and I can't remember whether I asked him or if he asked me, but one of us asked, hey, you know, how would you like to meet up, since, you know, since we'll both be in the same area? And he was like, yeah, that sounds good to me. So yeah, Yuji was really awesome though. So yeah, here's the last one. This is from that series. This is Deutsche, or German. So like, yeah, if you're Japanese and you want to go to Germany and you want to, you know, learn the language or how to get around there, this is your answer pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right. So now I have all the games in that series. Woo, not that it's a big deal. Again, those were really cheap, like $5-10 a game, so for one that's like virtually brand new. And this is the one I was waiting for. Alright, cool. I actually posted the ending for this not that long ago, but this is Mahjong Taikai for the Nintendo DS by Koei, not to be confused with Mahjong Taikai for the Famicom, or Super Mahjong Taikai for the Famicom, also published by Koei. And you would think that the DS game is just simply a remake of the Famicom or Super Famicom versions, but it's actually not. It's a completely different game. The leagues are different, and the goal isn't to get $10,000, but it's to beat all the tournaments. So, but this one, I played a bunch of Mahjong games emulated on the DS, and this is the one I actually enjoyed the most. I just hope it doesn't cheat, because I swear the Famicom and Super Famicom games cheat, even though the manual actually does clearly, what's the word, disclaim that, the game cheats. It's like, no, the game's completely fair, and it, plays by the rules and everything, and it's like, okay. So there's only one thing that this could be, and this is also why I was trying to get it in time for Christmas. But, yes, awesome. It's exactly what I wanted to see. I almost bought the wrong ones, but a couple more movies. But remember, this isn't the end of the video. I'm going to show you guys some other stuff that I got. Well, I finally owned the Japanese versions of Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2, so that's going to be really interesting. I can't tell who voices Kevin McAllister. I don't recognize those kanji, so sorry. But yeah, it has the Japanese dub, and it's got the English subtitles too, so this is going to be a fun one to watch for sure. I guess I might as well stuff everything back in the box, or here. But yeah, it's going to be great watching these. Yeah, I could have swore that one game, I don't know, the one DS game I accidentally got two of. I could have swore I got... I'll have to check back on that though, but it's not a big deal. I could always get in the next time I order stuff from Japan. But yeah, a lot of handheld games, a lot of one Famicom, and yeah, that's about it there. So put those in there for now. Okay, so what else do I want to show you guys? Well, I did get a couple other Mahjong games. This is Pro Mahjong Suomono GB, which is a series of Mahjong games by Culture Brain, where you get to play against quote-unquote real, Mahjong players. Obviously, they're recreated in AI form, but interesting. Now, Suomono is actually like Japanese for like a soldier or something like that. So yeah, Pro Mahjong Soldiers GB would be a more accurate title, or English title if they somehow released in the US. Then I got another one for the normal Game Boy. That one, despite its title GB at the end, is actually Game Boy Color. This is Pocket Mahjong for just the regular Game Boy, and isn't that a good company name? Bottom Up. And there's no credits in the game or the manual, so I'm wondering if Pure Sound did the music. Same guys who did music for like Oracle of Seasons and Ages for Zelda, Game Boy Color, because it seems like the few games that Bottom Up did with credits list Pure Sound, so I'm actually wondering if it's them. I actually recently got this. I was speaking of Mahjong Taikai. This is Super Mahjong Taikai for the PC Engine ROM. Yeah, there's a ROM with like a little 2, like to the second power kind of symbol, but this is my first one actually. Now my only complaint is I was able to actually run this on my emulator fine. I mean, I put the CD in because I use Magic Engine for PC Engine games, and for some reason the creator said they'll only allow actual PC Engine CD games to work on there. You can play ROMs on there fine, but like the CD games you can't download an ISO online or whatever. The only problem is, if you look, the part of this broke off, right? and some of the case. I don't know if you can really see that, but it's let me see if I can point it out here. Oh, it's this side, but there's some damage to the case. And it was like, I never contacted the seller about it. I just decided not to leave him feedback because it's like, it's still it's a minor issue. At the same time, it shouldn't be like this. Now, what really pissed me off though at first was, you'll notice on the back, it says you got the Redbook Audio logo, right? And then it says SoundAware, which is the name, like down here, right here, which is what, in fact, I have a CD right here for Lemperor. But that's what Koei named their soundtrack CD. So I'm like, oh, cool! I love the soundtrack to this game. I'd love to, I'd love to get the soundtrack. And I put the CD in, and no matter what I did, I could not rip it. And I was like, oh crap! So I downloaded I found online what were called the APE files, and I had to download a plugin for Winamp and whatever, and I just converted everything to WAV because it was the fastest way to do it. And then I ended it there. Just like, that's it. Okay, next one. This is Flo and Eddie's Illegal, Immoral, and Fattening. I bought this. A long time ago, I saw the Cinema Snob review down in Dirty Duck, which is like a animated pornographic film from like the 1970s. And the two main characters are voiced by Flo and Eddie, and they did music for the movie. And I do wish the movie version of the soundtrack was recorded, but some of those songs made it into this album. It does use some pretty heavy lyrics, so to speak, something that they would never be able to get away with today, which is probably why I don't think they've ever performed these songs live before. But yeah, some pretty interesting stuff. Of course, I'm not easily offended, so I wasn't really bothered by it. I'm going to save the best for last, but I'll grab the rest of the stuff that I got. Let's see. More obscure games, by the way, and most of them being Mahjong, but I found a lot of 2 or 3 Nintendo 64 Mahjong games. Which I posted the ending to recently, and of course, no credits in the game, and that one took a long time to beat. And that is 1 with saves, or with the save states and cheats. 2, that was with the game's frame rate running at as fast as it could. Like I had the game like it's turbo mode on the emulator, and it still took a long time to beat. Then I got Django Simulation Mahjong Michi 64. Django is kind of like I guess it's a term that they call like really good Django players, but it plays a lot like Mahjong Taikai, where the goal is to just accumulate a certain amount of money. But this one was by Video System, which I think I talked about before. They made one of my favorite soundtracks when they did, I have it right here. They did YY Mahjong for the PC Engine, but around that time they were actually making pornographic Mahjong games. But this one, this is the last one they did, and the main title here, Mahjong Michi 64, is just Mahjong Road or Mahjong Path, since that's what this Michi means, the character. And then I've actually heard that this one, Mahjong Mastered by Konami, is actually the best one, but I haven't got a chance to really play this. Got this kid with a weird smug grin. Sorry that the price tag's gonna... I mean, look at that, 9,800 yen, so it was probably like $100 back then. Just for a Mahjong game, it's hard to believe, right? Now, is there anything else? I'm probably forgetting something. Now, there were a couple DS games I picked up at the local game store because they're really cheap. This one's by Konami, but it's some kind of girls game. So this one's really interesting. But again, it was really cheap. So, Otona no Onna Ryoku Kente. Well, Otona means, I think, adults. And then Onna is like a female or woman, so. And then I got one for Anpanman, which was really nice and everything, except after I bought it, the problem was, I didn't notice this, but the back page of the manual was ripped out, which kind of sucks. But this game I don't think costs a lot, so if I ever need to get another copy, it's possible, you know. Okay. I'm not sure which one to reveal first, because there's a couple different possibilities. But, I guess I'll go with this first. I'm going to go with the concert. I went to see Steve Vai last Sunday, and wow, that was one of the best shows I've ever been to. He was really good. Had a little, chatted with the audience a bit. It was really cool, and I'm never gonna forget that. And I bought like $250 worth of merchandise. I mean, I saved up for this event, and I worked overtime and stuff. I bought a bunch of Steve Vai picks. I'm actually not gonna play these. I got a hoodie, and I got a hat and a shirt. So the only crappy thing is the shirts I wanted, they didn't have in my size, so I just had to take what I got. But if anyone wants to see these picks, though, they're really cool. They're just one-sided, I think, but there's this one. It's got Steve Vai on it. I don't know if it says Steve Vai in Violate, because that's the name of his newest album. Got this one where he's got his Hydra guitar. You really should Google image search that, especially because my camera can't do the justice as I can see. Oh wait, you don't want to see that side, but just the logo is pretty cool. Oh, there we go, got a clear image there. This is just the Hydra guitar. Again, Google search it, because it's really cool looking. Then another Violate one, this time with this logo on it. And finally got a white pick, which is just with the logo on it. So that's pretty cool, though. It's just closing this thing was a pain, because you put it on top and then you kind of slide it back into place, but just really awkward. So I had a hell of a time opening and closing it, though. Okay. Then I'll show you guys the last thing I got. At least I think it's the last thing. If I missed anything, oh well. And then I have my announcement after that. Alright. What I got here is a case. What's that? Nintendo, huh? Interesting. I wonder what's inside. I mean, really, I think people can already know what this is. But I'll show you guys anyway. I want to see the inside. I might have to grab the camera for this, because this is not something that you want to move around a lot after you open it. Okay, I gotta make sure it's, yeah, see, it's the wrong way. Okay. Okay, open it slowly. And there it is. Okay. See, I'll grab the camera for this one. But this is a Nintendo Mahjong set. This is as good as I can, this is as far as I can pull the camera, but there's 2 trays of tiles, or 4 really, but 2 on top of each other. You got this diamond tile, which is pretty cool. So that's pretty. The round, so that's pretty cool. You got what they call the Vici sticks, which are kind of like a betting stick. It's hard to explain, but when you're close to a winning hand and you haven't shown anyone your tiles, you can actually use that. So then you got some documentation. You got a little cloth. This padding kind of falls out on this side, but it's not a big deal. I mean, I'm just glad I have an actual Mahjong set that I can play with or whatever. And there it is. It locks in this kind of unorthodox here, but did it shut? I think it did. Anyways, that was really cool. And that was really what I considered my main Christmas present. So yeah, I'm probably not going to get anything bigger than that. But anyways, yeah, I got one more thing to tell you guys before I sign out here, because, wow, the video's already 30 minutes. Well, let's put it right there. So, my new single, Streetlights, is now available on Spotify and iTunes, and it's supposed to be available on a bevy of other platforms, but, you know, you gotta wait for them to be approved. Now, this was a song I was originally planning to release at the end of October, and unfortunately I got sick, so I couldn't finish all the vocals. And then I was supposed to have it done by the end of November, and then that didn't happen because I had stuff, you know, pop up out of nowhere, and you know, driving home in the snow wasn't fun, and I spun out twice, which was nice, and then my car didn't have heat, so I didn't have a car for a while. Got fixed though. I guess like one of my brake pads are bad on one of my tires, so I need to get that fixed. And then finally December 5th is when I uploaded it, and it got accepted to Spotify and Apple Music within like the first day or two, so that was pretty cool. I mean, it's I'm glad that's fast, but I'll put links in the description if people want to buy that song and take a listen. I hope you guys like it, because I really did work really hard on it, and you know, I'm really hoping to take off my music career. But like I said, it was fun. Maybe I'll do a video, like maybe a guitar lesson and or something, like how I came up with the song. But we'll see where that goes. Alright guys, well, I'm going to let you go because it's already been over 30 minutes. So, I'll see you guys later. God bless. Peace out. Have a good one.